I also have Draconian Rush, and as a maneuver, I can fly a straight line up to my speed. So, we would move on the extreme speed, like a flash, to here.
Holy crap!
So. Oh my god! I see everything right now here, and it's devastating. But
he's so
okay.
confident until oh my god!
We're playing Draw Steel, the MCDM RPG, the game where heroes never miss. I'll be running my players through a playtest packet adventure in which they'll have to survive the Fall of Blackbottom.
Our heroes pushed their way through multiple waves of demons in the Drunken Fool Inn, eventually finding their way to the iron ore that had destroyed much of the building. After damaging the ore, they were able to go through a demon gate from within the iron sphere, where they rescued a civilian who was being sacrificed. Now, outside of the inn, our heroes must find their way out of Blackbottom before the city is lost forever.
So you, as you emerge from the inn, it's a dashing man with, this armor, this like heavy plated armor dressed in black and red, with the sign of the Chain of Acheron on his breastplate, marches through the streets. And a human woman scoops up her child and sprints down the street as this warrior wielding a gleaming axe cuts down a fiend that was giving her chase. He wrenches off his helmet and studies you. You're the ones who cleared out the drunken fool. He kicks the corpse away from him and strides towards you. His insignia identifies him as a senior officer of the Chain of Acheron. He says, "Blackbottom is damned. It can't be saved. Its people, they can be saved. Lead them to the docks." He points towards the port. "Clear the way. Get them to a ship. We will not burn down. We will not burn down with this." And a war dog, freakish, humanoid shape of stitched together limbs and mangled armor, swoops down, grabs him, and carries him to a horde of fiends down the street. He's dropped amidst the horde, and his screams echo through the buildings as they tear him apart. Behind you, frightened civilians scream. If you don't clear a way for them, no one will. You are the last hope of leaving Blackbottom alive.
He seemed like a nice guy.
He was probably your
I'd like raise my hand to respond to him, and he gets swooped away, and I'm like, oh,
Oh,
cool.
oh no, he's dead now.
That was fast.
So,
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. Sorry about that. Kaelan. As all of you
Yes,
are
sir?
looking for ways to escape, Kaelan, you notice that the alleys are clear and easy to slip through. They're also easy to defend. Lorelei, you notice that a chimney has fallen over into another building, creating an easy ramp to go to the rooftops. The rooftops are close together, creating a path above the block of the chaos, or bulk of the chaos. Sorry, and the mole. You notice an open sewer hole. It's likely that the chaos hasn't breached down into the sewers yet, though they have their own dangers. So,
Sewers.
I know the underground like the back of my foot. They're like the caves of the city. You can find some gemstones down there.
I love the mole.
please play the mole in every game, all the time, forever.
I think I might. Yeah, it's very fun to play.
I try to shoehorn him into every single system.
Yeah, really, the mole transcends time and space.
Yeah, of course. The mole is...
They burrow through
The mole
like some kind of mole.
So, you three have noticed these things. It's up to you which path you'd like to take. The alleys, the rooftops, or the sewers.
The alleys seem to be clear for the moment, although depending on what we come up to, there are likely blind turns and dead ends would be my guess.
But we know the city well. The roofs are an option, of course, but I do not know how well any injured civilians could make it over the various jumps that might be needed.
Also somewhat likely to draw the eye there.
There are many things above, yes. I worry that with so many wounded, that traversing the sewers invites infection.
Oh, you don't need to worry about that.
I,
The cleanest sewers I've ever been down.
If we take the
couldn't do
sewers, we won't be able to see anyone else who needs our help.
That's true. Now, whichever way we go down, I'll be able to help out. For I am the team backbone. He looks at everybody who's probably looking at him strange, and he's like, "What? That's the title I was given."
You see, Esgidiau, ever since we got back from that last fight, she now had dried tear stains on her face. Because she was so close to dying. She was so close, but she didn't get it. Yeah.
Grez will turn to Kaelan. Given our charges and the desire to be unspotted, I think the alleyways are the way to go.
I have to agree, and I appreciate the point that perhaps we can pick up some more survivors along the way if we stay above ground. So that is what I will counsel as well.
I, as a player, want to go to the sewers because I want to see what the other monsters are like.
Same.
Me too. Stupid roleplay.
Screw it, sewers. It's I think it would be the safest way to get the ones that we already have out.
Also, the mole is such a fun character that I want to do whatever he wants.
Well, I guess, the mole will add on to the idea and says, "Don't ask how I know this, but I actually know where most of the manholes in this city are, and we can pop up, take a look around for folks, guide them in. We'll have other means to find survivors and get them funneled through."
If that's the case, then I see no reason not to take the safer option as far as where violence is concerned.
Oh, yes, there's no danger down there. All right, sewers it is.
Do those of us who've lived here a while know of any of the dangers that might be faced in the sewers?
make a.
Could I make maybe
skill test?
I was gonna say,
criminal underworld, perhaps?
What would be there in the sewers?
Deduce information based on clues. It's gonna be reason based.
Okie dokie.
Are we all rolling, or is it just one roll?
Anyone who wants to roll can roll.
Wow, that is a roll right there. A 1 and a 10.
So that is criminal underworld tier 3.
Woo!
Okay, so the mole.
Mediocrity.
Yeah, the mole and Lorelei, you both know that some of the Raiden Whites live down in the sewers. Raiden Whites are rat people.
Ooh, cool.
Yes, as we're walking to the manhole and we're about to pop that baby open, I'm like, there's absolutely no dangers down here unless you get on the wrong side of the Raiden Whites. But they're good buddies of mine.
Likely they will be looking to flee the city as well, so perhaps we can parlay with them.
Oh, yes, yes.
So, as you step into the sewers, the damp, dark sewer muffles the destruction above, though every open hole allows the screams of the dying to echo down the narrow shafts for too long, like lingering ghosts. Every movement you make, shuffling footsteps of the civilians following you at a distance, adds to the eerie chorus of noise. A sharp, sudden laugh cuts through it all. Then, another from a different direction. From another direction, and another from behind you. I knew we'd get good pickings down here. A goblin emerges from the dark, gesturing over a dozen gesturing over a dozen goblins forward. Some of them sit astride massive, snarling wargs. Get him! And it's gonna be initiative, so draw steel.
Big money, no whammies. Oh, I jinxed it. I jinxed it.
All right.
Indeed.
Okay, and I put this area out here. You can start in any configuration you would like within that square.
Which direction are we coming from, by the way?
Let's say you came from this pipe right here, to the east of you. Are you all where you want to be to start this encounter?
I am.
I'm good.
Yep, I think so.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I faced some goblins in a danger room, and they are rough. They're rough to fight against.
Oh, let's have it then. Let's have it. Yeah. Swamp gas, and that's just a maneuver.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. 3 cube within 10, for sure. Let's get that square back. Let's get you 3. Yeah. He kind of he kind of just opens up a little vial and blows out of it, and this horrible stench comes out of it, like this gas. It just covers up all 3 of you, Lorelei, the mole, and Shepherd Grez. The area is covered in a green haze until the start of the Stinker's next turn, or until the Stinker is reduced to 0 stamina. Non-goblin creatures treat the area as difficult terrain and take 2 poison damage for each square of gas they move into. Would it be better if it went right here and it would block all of you? You'd have to go through. I like that. Shepherd Grez, you're fine. And the mole. But Kaelan, I'm sorry. And
Is there any immediate effect?
No. It is just a maneuver. You do that. You take 2 poison for each square of gas they move into. So
Is it considered concealment?
Oh, no.
Okay.
It's just difficult terrain. And then he's going to do Toxic Winds, which is a power roll, area, melee, ranged. Oh yeah, it's the old 1-2 punch. And he's going to do this too. You're going to take 1 poison damage, and he's going to be able to slide you 1. Oh no, he's going to slide you.
Ooh.
Right there. Boom. Yeah, there.
I think I will instead take a defensive roll.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. 3 cube within 10. I think that's against everyone. 3 cube within 10.
A 3 cube. That's
3 cube has sides of 3.
Has sides of 3. Yeah, that's a 3 cube.
Yeah, so Lorelei and Kaelan, this would affect.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Sorry. So it was 2 points of damage or 1 point of damage and slide 1.
Poison from the attack, and then he slid you 1.
Yeah, that is inconvenient.
Kaelan has stability.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. I'm just going to defensive roll. So I half the damage. I shift 2 squares, half the triggering damage, and do not take any effects, which would include the shift. And I think I will shift. I'll also take 2 poison damage. I'm going to shift forward.
Okay. Yeah, poison damage.
That is difficult terrain, so I only get to shift 1 square. But half of 1 is 0. So, okay.
Because we round down.
Oh, and sorry. Is this a is he within 5 of me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. I'm going to pull him off of the warg and pull him 3 squares towards me.
Yes.
3.
1, 2, 3. Splash into the sewer. There's
Definitely.
feces all over him, but he seems to like it.
That's probably how he was. But that is that is my reaction, my triggered reaction and my free action.
You stink. That is. So he hasn't used his movement, so I guess he can. Yeah, no, hold on. He was here. Yeah. So that is his turn. It's up to y'all.
I'd like to get some defenses up on y'all.
Go for it.
Sure.
All right, Grez is going to start off with Armor of the Faithful.
That sounds fun.
Can I please, just for once, roll not a tier 1 on this? All right, so Lorelei, Kaelan, and I guess Esgidiau needs temporary stamina. Are going to get 10 temporary stamina.
Cool. That's still nearly that's still over a 50% boost for me.
And let's see, I can't see any goblins, just wargs, huh?
They're further down the tunnel, which...
I'm gonna swap my action for a maneuver and use prayer. So this first one on the encounter gets a double edge for a tier 2 result on a 5. Thank you, dice. So I'll just gain 1 piety. Darn, I was fishing for that tier 3 to hand out some damage immunity, but oh well.
Do you also take damage when you roll a tier?
No, that's if I roll a tier 1, but I have a double edge, so I can't roll a tier 1 the first.
Gotcha.
And I will, I'm gonna take a couple steps just to get a better line. And that'll be my turn, I guess.
This work has leg blades. That's cool. And, ooh, this is going to be the first one. Yeah, this is going to be the first power roll that I've made with more than a +1 bonus is a +2.
And do note, if it is approaching me, squares within 2 are difficult terrain.
Oh, he has plenty of movement. No, he's going to swing a leg blade at you. Slash for 14, which would be 7 damage. Within reach, 2 creatures. 2 creatures or objects. Then maybe he would move. He would move here.
That's an additional 1, 2,
Yeah,
3, 4.
He has a move of 7, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He could only move here.
Perfect. It worked.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, so he would. He's gonna block the way, at least. Yeah. So it's only low. Like 7 damage.
I could open up a bunch of holes.
And collapse the sewers on him? Question mark.
I don't know if I could do the ceiling. Could definitely do floors. I can guarantee floors. So if no one else wants to go ahead, I can go.
Sure.
Excellent. All right, I'm gonna get through this noxious gas by teleporting as my maneuver with practical magic. So I take a step forward and I collapse into a pile of stones. I just shuffle through.
Holy shit.
So man, I gotta flavor this shit however I can. Oh wow. Oh, this is perfect. This is perfect. Look at all these goblins.
There's a lot of goblins, yeah. Yeah, you just hit the mother load right there.
We don't want to hurt you, but you are in our way and we're in a bit of a rush. So why don't you take a wee snooze down in the holes?
The goblin monarch just says, "Don't listen to him. Eat him."
I'm gonna start drawing holes.
Oh no.
Let's see, is that optimal? I think so. I'll try and get this work.
Hole making. You're playing Minecraft over here.
Yeah, was it C213 or whatever? The really calm music starts playing.
I'm just moving Esgidiau so I can see how so I can see what he's doing.
The chaos.
I'm gonna move back.
So I can put holes together to make them bigger holes, and I've done that beneath the warg. And so I'll start making power tests for these fools.
Mm-hmm.
I'll start with the warg. It's gonna be power test +2. Oh, hello.
Yes.
Wow.
Excellent.
Hello.
Wow.
The target falls into the hole and can't reduce the height of the fall. So if they had any abilities for reducing that height, they cannot use them.
And that includes, I assume, just your basic agility.
That makes sense to me.
And stability, I'm guessing.
Stability doesn't do anything for falling, I don't think.
That's unfortunate.
I think that mounted goblin likely falls too.
Does he then fall on top of the warg to deal damage to both of them?
So it's sick. Probably. Is it? Well, he's mounted on him, so I'm guessing.
Yeah, I'm not going to double dip on the damage there, but
So it's 6 squares down.
6 squares down.
Oh no.
Which
So in
is
D&D
12
terms, that's
damage.
30 feet. And like the sewer water, flowing down in that hole, man.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I mean it would. Yeah. So
Yeah, 2 squares per falling. 2 per square.
takes.
And they land prone.
Yeah, my next power roll will be against the northern group of 2 goblins. They fall into the hole.
They fall into the hole. 3 and number 2, and they
And I'll make
also
those.
take
Sorry, go ahead.
12 damage. Okay. How do you kill those 2?
Okay. The ground beneath their feet opens up and they fall into the wet sewer hole. I don't like that phrase. And I think like more rocks just keep collapsing, more cobblestones from the surrounding floor just keep piling in on them until they... I don't think they die from it, but they're like just knocked out.
As they crawl their way down, they actually start slashing at this other minion and kill him instantly.
Oh, wow.
Since that was enough damage to kill all of them.
I'll roll for the Goblin Monarch then.
Okay.
The tier 2, they fall in the hole.
Blah 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 blah. Anything else you can do?
Agility reduces it. The number of...
And anything else you want to do?
No, that's the mole's turn.
Well, this stinker sounds certain.
I'm going to use hesitation as weakness, I think.
Oh, I
Lorelei
I
is
think
going
that means you have to do it.
Mm-hmm.
out of the cloud. And I think I'm actually going to try and take advantage of imposing attitude.
Sweet.
It gives me double edge on tests made to stop combat and start a negotiation with the other side.
Ooh.
So I'm going to call out a poetic stanza espousing the virtues of holes and the countervailing virtues of what wealth might be gained by not spending your time trapped within them.
Don't forget about the rising water in the holes.
I'm actually going to, because we heard them talking about what they were going to get. I am aiming to empathize with their desire to not be in a hole and to be making money, and trying to basically, like, as far as this goes, trying to use empathy to get them to at least come to the bargaining table.
That sounds like what kind of test?
I'm hoping for a presence test.
Gain trust. Yep. Influence and lead others. Yep. Presence, certainly.
And I would like to use my empathize skill if that is possible. So I'm rolling a 2d10 plus 4 with double edge against a hard test, because it's usually a hard test to end combat, right?
I would say so, yeah.
I believe that is the thing. I don't know, does renown affect it at all? I know your ability gives me extra renown for this. Is that...
So it's it's 2 higher than usual for the purpose of negotiations and influencing tests.
So I normally have 0 renown. I was wondering if that renown applies at all, but I don't know.
I mean, yeah, I would say so.
Okay. I don't know what that does.
It does explicit. Oh no, double edge. Yeah.
So yeah, renown. Does that give a bonus to rolls?
I don't know. It might even if it just
That's
gives
a tier
edge.
3 with the double edge anyway.
It is a tier 3.
Whether
Yes.
it does or not.
Yeah. So every hero has renown. I think it's equal to it's the number of followers you have. I'm just gonna. Well, it's a tier 3, so it whatever renown does, it does something.
Totally.
These you recite a poem about holes and falling in them and dying in them. And they say, oh yes, of course, we give up, please, don't hurt us, don't bury us in the holes. And I guess you the encounter is
So it switches over to being a negotiation.
yeah.
Which I think a negotiation can resume into a fight depending on how it goes, correct?
Yes. If we get their interest down to 0, they may choose simply to fight us.
I've been thinking about their starting attitudes. Where should they be? There's hostile to trusting, in this range. I'm going to say that they're still hostile. Because
Fair. Makes sense.
because you were fighting them as of mere moments ago. So this could all fall apart in one test. But I will have you all think about what you want to say.
Yeah. I had some thoughts about maybe the approach we want to take here. When we came down, when this all started, we heard them talking about coming down here being a good chance to get plunder. So they are evidently loot motivated. Frankly, we are guiding people who have fled with just the clothes on their back, basically. We are, and none of us have a whole lot either. We got out of our inn rooms and went straight for it. So I think our best approach, based on the information we have, is convincing them there's little value in what we're doing here, and with the chaos in the city, they'd be far better off looting homes and evading folks up outside of the sewers and letting us pass. That is my thought, but I am open to hearing what other people have to say about that. We could also try and get a better read on them.
Yeah, I could use my silver tongue ability to get an edge to attempt to discover their motivations and pitfalls.
Ooh.
We're in a negotiation, certainly. I'm not sure what the rules are specifically about moving around and stuff. We might be going back to the encounter, but for now, I would say just stay where you are.
Okay.
Actually, you don't have a choice. I put the token lock on, so I'm sorry.
Okay.
But yeah, what's your thought process here?
Basically, as I understand with negotiations, we have to at least present one unified argument to start with. I would be delighted if Esgidiau wanted to try and uncover motivations or pitfalls first. And then if... it is entirely... I guess hostile is patience too, so even if you decrease their patience, it's not the end of the thing right away, even if you don't find something. But if you find something that gives us a motivation that we can appeal to directly, rather than an inferred motivation.
Yes, I think that would be a good method to go about things as well.
Would this be intuition?
Yes, it could be reason, intuition, or presence.
All right, and would the culture skill apply here?
Sure.
All right, I got some plus.
See if you know about goblin culture.
All right, that gives me a +6 total.
Oh dear God. Unfortunately, if I'm reading this correctly, uncovering motivations. If an NPC isn't forthcoming, yeah, make a reason, intuition, or presence test based on the tactics used. Yeah. And on a 12 to 16, the hero learns no information regarding the NPC's motivations or pitfalls. And you can't try and find out more motivations until after you make an argument to the NPC.
So Kaelan was just agreeing with Lorelei's kind of perspective there, and I'll let Avery take that over.
Yeah, basically just it seemed to make the most sense to take that approach of, okay, well, we don't know any specifics of what's driving them here, whether it's desperation, greed, or whatnot, but our best clue is that they mentioned good plundering down here. And so I think that's I think of the various of various motivations that they could have. That is the one that I'd be most interested in trying to leverage. And the argument that I actually want to make is that we have very little, so the gains involved in attacking us and the civilians here are low, but there is much to be had in the upper city, in the abandoned houses that can be accessed from the sewers, with popping up, grabbing it, and getting back down with relative ease. And we're more than happy to leave them to that if they're willing to let us pass.
Okay.
If that is okay with everybody else. That is my approach. I'm not overly concerned with them looting empty houses. The people are either fleeing or dead, so it's not really a problem in my mind.
Yep, Kaelan's of a mind with Lorelei there as well.
Grez is
Aldmir
far
will
more
just
interested in keeping the people we're escorting safe than any belongings left behind.
Aldmir will just let you do the talk, but he really doesn't believe that those sewer goblins will meet us with honor and respect. So he is reading his claimer. If negotiations will go, I don't know, sideways.
Who wants to make the argument? Because it doesn't necessarily have to be Lorelei.
Well, I'm
I
the
think
prettiest one.
I think it shouldn't be Kaelan. Because my intimidating presence only applies to those with Kaelan, not to Kaelan himself.
And that would provide an edge to whoever's doing it?
Let me reread real quick.
Maybe Shepherd. A man of words and cloth.
People count as having renown 2 higher than usual for the purpose of negotiations.
Okay, so that mostly just, from what I understand, doesn't give us edge, but it does mean that we are more able to negotiate. Like, they may have heard of us before, due to your presence. So if we say, people who wouldn't otherwise be willing to consider talking to a bunch of ruffians might consider talking to us.
If
Got
a
it,
hero
okay.
is famous to an NPC, they gain an edge on those tests when making the arguments to which the flirt, lead, or persuade skill to be applied.
Okay.
If they're infamous, they gain an edge on tests when making arguments to which the brag, interrogate, or intimidate skill could be applied. So it's basically, if we're famous to them or infamous, if they've had reason to hear of our exploits, then we would have the opportunity to gain an edge on some system.
So do we open up the negotiations by just being like, wait, have you ever heard of us?
This is the moment we're talking about here.
Oh no, the
Haven't you heard about the Undying Circle?
You're the worst adventuring party we've ever heard of. But you have heard.
But you have heard of us.
Yes, precisely.
Okay. So, what are you saying to these goblins?
I guess
And who is saying it?
My question, I guess, what approach do we want to take? If Lorelei is doing it, I think I would probably take a kind of a lead approach, attempt to inspire them to action, inspire them to. I think I would lead with poetry. I would basically inspire them with like a poetic rendition of what riches are available on the surface, and with like a rhyming couplet contrasting them with the meager possessions that can be found upon ourselves and our charges.
Okay.
That'd be my intention. If someone, and if they happen to have heard of us before, I might get an edge, because I'd be attempting to lead, to inspire them to take a specific action. The downside is if the goblin boss is not a big fan of being led,
Or poetry.
that could be a pitfall. I could be offending them. I'm not very persuasive, so if someone is more persuasive and wants to take charge with the same idea but a different approach, they could take charge of the conversation, and that'd be totally cool.
Well, the only 2 interpersonal skills for Aldmir is brag and intimidate, so I guess not me. But it's an option.
Mine are lead and lie.
Yeah, why don't we
Options
have Lorelei kick things off? Because it might be a multi-stage thing. I don't know.
It will be a multi-stage thing if we get anywhere. If I fail, it will immediately end.
And then we're just back to
Combat. Which is totally fine.
watching
Okay.
these guys, except we have all.
Yeah.
Trevor, can maybe Shepherd Grez do the first round of negotiations, I guess. From all of us, he definitely gives the vibe of guy just trying to calm everybody. And
I mean, I can try that, yeah. I don't have any of those relevant skills, but I can go for it.
Seems very in character.
yeah.
It is in character.
Mm-hmm.
All right, then I guess since I'm way the frick across the map, do you want to move me, Cameron, closer to our goblin monarch who is in a hole?
Absolutely. Give me just a second. Yeah, you're over there. Yeah, you don't want to be in the smog though. Goblin stink. Yeah, okay. Grez, what are you saying to this goblin before you roll? What are you saying?
I'm going to describe the approach that I'm going for first. So I'm kind of going along with what Lorelei had in mind here. It's, we just want to get out with these survivors. They have nothing but the clothes on their backs and the few possessions they could grab. They, however, left behind quite a bit in the houses above. And I mean, when I was out on campaign, I can empathize with them a little bit. Being out on campaign, taking trophies and looting, very much a part of warfare. If you can set on some refugees that don't have much and could fight back, or you can go to their houses where there's plenty of stuff that they left behind. Maybe it's smarter to go where the stuff is.
Okay. That was a very good argument, and you see that the Goblin Monarch, well, you might not be able to see the Goblin Monarch, but you hear her in the hole, in the mole hole, and she's like, you have my attention. And I'm not going to make you roll on that, because you seemingly appealed to a motivation they might have. So that is a tier 3 result, meaning that their interest is increased by 1 and their patience doesn't change. So now they are suspicious.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, as I understand it, there's a, generally speaking, after that, they give an answer. So right now, the interest 2 is no, but they can't give us what we want, but they're willing to offer less impactful goods or services in exchange for what we have promised. So no, we won't let you pass, but maybe they want tribute to pass.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yes. And then we can try and negotiate for not tribute to try and bump things up to interest 3 by interest 3 or something like that.
Yeah, she says, interesting. But heroes like you must have gold or shiny things. Give us your shiny things and we might let you pass.
Let me check my inventory.
Grez is trying to give them shiny things and leave them in their holes. Or perhaps offer to pull them up out of the holes in return for safe passage.
Yeah, I think Kaelan, I don't know what you guys are thinking, but Kaelan might, offer up the healing potion that he picked up in order to kind of offer some compensation. And so things along that lines is kind of where Kaelan's head is at.
I feel like the mole could point out that the holes are filling up with water and that maybe appeal to their self-preservation instinct and want to desires to not be drowned in holes.
And also, I had an idea that we can also apply to their legacy in some time. Because right now it's crazy circus up there, but only the quickest ones could grab the most precious loot and make their name on the ruins of Blackbottom. So
Ooh, I like that.
That sounds like a really cool argument. Yeah, and you can't appeal to the same motivation multiple times, but that's a very different twist on it. That's a legacy, so that seems really not a bad way to go.
And Aldmir can talk about when the Goblin Warlord Chief saying that give us your precious little things. Aldmir can go to her and say, "Look here, lady," or I don't know who you are, but nevertheless, upstairs is I don't know the crazy circus, and you do not need our shiny things. They are garbage. But in Blackbottom, plenty of those things. Golden coins, silver, platinum maybe. Only the quickest can grab them all and make a hoard worthy of mighty dragons. I guess you can be as them. It's only up to you to decide.
Okay. So you're trying to appeal to legacy, like you said.
Yeah.
Several of the party members are very shabby. I don't know exactly who else is. I know Lorelei is in tattered, bloody clothes. So you could even like add into that with like, do you really want to be like seen carrying around this like shabby stuff unworthy of your legacy?
Look at them all. Yeah. Look at them all. Do you think you can take anything from him? Look at him. Just it's not a point to negotiate. You really need to go upstairs to make a name of yourself.
Okay. Make a reason, intuition, or presence test.
I guess it will be presence, and I don't know how to. When I'm talking to her, I would really try to brag all the riches that waiting her at the top at the city. So may I use brag, or is it?
Well, it wouldn't be brag because you just said
brag is not.
He's not looking too good. So
actually,
I'm not gonna say brag.
It's negative brag.
That sounds like a persuade. That sounds like
persuade. I do not have persuade.
Uh-oh.
Well, I don't know that, but okay.
Yeah, but if we're famous to them, if they recognize us, which she said, you heroes, so she recognizes us for what we are. If we could apply the persuade skill, you can get an edge for that because we're famous to them.
Well, I do not have persuade skill, but I have renown too, so I don't know, will it solve anything?
You don't have to have the skill. A hero gains this edge, even if they don't have the appropriate skill.
Well, it's up to director to decide.
Seems persuasive enough. Yeah, go ahead.
So I'm adding +2 from my presence and +2 from persuasion, correct? To the roll.
Yeah, for the edge.
On the edge, yep.
From this, great. So let's roll.
Spicy dice.
Very spicy.
Well,
excellent. Okay.
Another 15.
Yeah. Ooh.
Okay. So you hear this mumbling in the hole over there. Goblin. She kind of climbs out. Goblins have a natural climb speed because of their strange goblin monkey feet. And she sits. She just kind of moves just out of the hole, just over there. And she can't see Aldmir, but she likes what she hears. And she will, if it's interest, yep. And she says, "All right, you can go. However, you must tell the tale of Bog, the fearless, to all of your friends. Everyone, make sure all those peasants behind you know. And tell the story of Bog. I am Bog. I'm Queen Bog. Make sure they all know. Make sure they'll get it in writing. Make sure they all know. Bog, me.
I'll compose a poem in your honor."
Grez will turn back toward the following our following group of civilians and say, "Queen Bog the Mighty has allowed us graciously to pass by her and her companions.
Oh, yes. The mighty. Oh, right. Go on. And what else were you saying? To pass? Yes?
I think that's it, basically. Like, I think we are okay with this deal. We are willing to spread the word of Bog. I'm willing to write a poem for Bog, and
Okay.
I don't think we need to keep trying to push to see if to get by without anything. That I am okay with this deal.
Yeah, I think
me too.
let's quit while we're ahead.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. She's gonna let you go. She says, "Stand down, goblins, logs. Come, let the heroes and their human pets through. Come. Nothing to fear here." And they kind of scurry off, and she, on her way out, she says, "Bow to me, bow." Yes, as she, passes each one of you, and she wants you to bow. Yes, bow. Yes, good.
Grez will bow
Yes,
to her
Your Grace.
and place a healing potion in her hand.
Oh, thank you, my old friend. Yes, come. No, it was nothing. She's shooing away another goblin that was looking. And this is over. Let me get these people out of here.
Yay.
Congratulations. You also get 1 victory for that.
Sweet.
Sweet.
That is a really fun window into the power of the negotiation system. I like it a lot.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
super cool.
Because that could have gone either way.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Really good.
And yeah,
It's like a puzzle, kind of, So, what are you doing?
I think our intention was to continue through the tunnels and make our way towards the docks where we had heard there was a boat out of town. I don't know if we've heard any other escape routes to get people out of here, but that was what the whatchamacallit, the
Oh, that paladin-looking guy?
fellow
Yeah.
who told us.
What was his name?
It was something. He had a name.
It was like, I had in my mind, it was like Bob or something, or yeah, anyway.
Bog.
It was.
I don't think he
Hunt.
told us his name.
You knew him through. I think y'all said you worked for the chain a couple times or something. So you would know him as Hunt. He was your contact.
Okay.
Now
Hunt.
he is
All right.
nobody's contact. He's dead.
Oh.
Yeah,
I mean, he might become a revenant. You never know.
he might become a revenant. That'd be kind of cool. Come back and
Or his body might be repurposed to become a war dog in the body banks.
that's a good
Ooh.
idea. Let me just make some notes.
It's. Thank you.
All right. What are you doing? What are you doing, heroes? You're leading this
All
team
right.
of humans. This
Yeah, so all the goblins have made their way past us at this point, right?
Yeah, they've gone up. Ooh, let's see what's up there.
Excellent. Yeah, okay, I think we're just going to be continuing to kind of shepherd, pardon the
But
but yeah, keep these guys as safe as we can, kind of like Kaelan will take up the rear if nobody else is handling that, and just kind of make sure that we've got everybody and moving forward and keeping an eye out for any threats that we may come across.
And Grez will be milling about the people, kind of moving forward and back as through the throng, kind of trying to reassure them, maybe with some false confidence that everything's going to be fine.
Okay. All right. So you were free to move around.
Yes.
Having spent a bunch of time down in the sewers before, can I be kind of just moving somewhat cautiously in case there's any tripwires or anything of that nature? Unless
Sure. Roll a proceeding cautiously. So,
That could probably fall under a reason, or probably just reason, yeah.
reason alertness, probably.
reason.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yes.
I don't have alertness, but that's okay. I do.
I believe Kaelan does. Let me double check that.
I can aid you. I have alertness also.
Yes, I also have alertness, so.
And I have track.
There seem to be goblins ahead.
Yeah. Yeah, you hear some goblins down the hallway. You can roll that test if you'd like, Lorelei.
Alrighty. C+1. That is a 15.
Another 15.
Nice. Wow. That's
Nothing if you're not
amazing.
Jeez.
With wildly varying bonuses, yet all 15.
So, yeah, you are proceeding cautiously through these sewers. You're making sure you're not stepping in any horrible feces. Just
There
normal
are...
feces.
Go ahead.
And then you notice a larger group of goblins clash against lanky rat men, their weapons clanging, the keen sound echoing off the sewer water. A cacophony of goblin goblin cackling and rat men hissing floods out the assault above. An arrow thunks into the stone at your feet. A grinning goblin has noticed you and intends to make you part of the fun. Yeah, so I guess it's time to draw steel again.
All right.
Sweet.
So someone roll initiative. I think who rolled initiative last time? Was it Kaelan or Lorelei? I'm pretty sure.
I think I did.
Okay. Then Shepherd Grez, roll initiative.
Make us proud.
Hey, we have to go first.
Wow.
Nice.
All right.
Who's going then?
Okay, so we are starting this with 6 victories.
And
Yeah.
none of you are starting on a half square, right? The
I would never.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there you go, the mole.
Okay, so... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was going to ask a clarifying question about my holes.
They're permanent.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Because the funny thing about being the Earth Elementalist is you can create holes, but there's no ability to bring... Well, I have an ability that can do it 5... like basically 1 square at a time, but that's... Anyway, we don't have to worry about that.
They'll just fill in with water, and then it'll just be... It's fine.
Yeah, it's a new advanced irrigation technique.
Okay, well, if nobody has any other plan, we are kind of far away from the action right now, so if we want, I can just kick us off with a phalanx forward and give us all a full movement on my turn.
Sure.
Sounds
That
brilliant
would
to
be
me.
great.
And
Yeah.
before we engage, Grez would like to hand out some temp stamina.
Okay. All right. So do we want to do that before Kaelan, or...
I mean, as well, the goblins are all away from us, so if they have to come to us first, they'll either not harm us or whatever. I mean, unless we really are keen on getting there to save the Raven Whites.
You hear the Raven.
Okay.
For the sake of staying together, maybe phalanx forward, and then Grez can go hand out some temp HP, and we can all move into range.
Okay, that sounds good.
You hear
All
the
right,
Raven
so
Whites
I've-
down there, they're squeaking.
Please help us.
Okay. All right. So that being the case, Kaelan will go ahead and at the start of each turn gain 2 victories. So I now have 8.
Victories, dang.
Or not victories. Sorry.
The other one.
Yes. It's called
Resource.
Focus. Thank you. And then go ahead and immediately use phalanx forward, so everybody has their full movement. I don't think anybody's going to be in range before we finish our movement, so it'll just be the movement.
I will probably be in range of something. 3, 4, 5,
Bowling
7.
down this hallway.
Yep.
Yep, I'm in range.
Excellent. Okay, so
Oh my god. Square.
I will go ahead. If you're in range, I will have you seize the opening.
No. Don't do that.
So you can take a signature attack as a free triggered action.
Does it have to be a kit signature attack? Because I think you said that last time.
It's just a signature, so it can't be like a class resource action. But yeah,
But I think
so
like-
I think a kit signature and a like free strike would also count.
All right, then I'll just do Lightfall. AoE.
Epic.
Yeah. Wow.
Ooh.
Okay, you do get a bonus 2 damage from Seafill opening, but
Oh, okay. So that's 5 damage to everyone, and I can teleport. Are we saving the rain white?
I say until we find out more, I think that's the prudent option, just to at least have an ally against the goblins, and then maybe we can take things as they come afterward.
All right. Yes, that's 5 damage to all of them, and then I'll teleport the rain white to the other side of the square.
So over here?
Yeah.
Okay. And these 3 little minions, they're goblin runners. There. And 5 to the assassin. Let's see what you can do, assassin. Can you make that not hurt as much?
Did you damage all of the minions?
They're pool. Yes. They're all.
So when you're using an AOE, even if I'm targeting more than one, it only counts as 1 hit.
That's a good question.
If you're like a little damage to each of them, it just adds up. So like there's 4 of them,
Yeah.
so it would be like
So a total of 20
that-
damage is dealt.
Yeah,
To the-
that's
to the
how
pool.
we've been.
Okay.
Yeah, so the assassin,
that's
the
how we
captain, would take his own 5 damage, and then the 3 runners would take a total of 15 to the pool.
Mm-hmm. That's how we've been running it.
Yep. I forgot that it was in AOE instead of the other. Okay, I got you. So that is 20 damage. Oh boy. What's it look like when you kill 2 of these goblins?
Just a beam of divine light shoots down from the ceiling, hooks them.
Yeah, they screech. Oh, get it off! And then they die. Congratulations. And is that Kaelan's turn, or?
That was Kaelan's turn. Okay, that's where I will end my turn then.
Okay. And I think this one here, you boy, you are. This goblin that you see, Kaelan, it sees you as well. It says, Hey, there's a blasted human down here. Let's go. I'll go with him. Don't worry, I'll sort this out. And he, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, yes. However, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he's gonna walk up to you, run up to you.
A spine cleaver.
Yes. I have some of this. And he slashes at you. So slashes at your spine, trying to cleave it.
Oh, right.
And he rolls this, getting an 11. Okay, that's
All right,
2.
I will go ahead and parry this.
Okay, it is 2 damage and push 1.
Ooh, okay.
And do you have stability?
I do have stability. Thank you for the reminder.
I'll knock him back. And he goes up and he's really confident. And then, do you take the damage?
So I take half damage, so it's reduced to 1.
All right, and then he doesn't push you. So he looks at you. Oh, you were supposed to go backwards. And yeah, I think that's all this brother can do. And who's next?
I think Grez would be next here. We're gonna get some hit points handed out.
Real quick, I would like to... actually, never mind. I was thinking about doing my mobility because an enemy ended its turn next to me, but I'm gonna stick where I am.
Go, Grez,
so
go!
let's see here. So I get 3 targets. One's gonna be Esgidiau because Esgidiau has no recoveries. Who else has used up a lot of your resources?
Esgidiau has no recoveries. Oh no.
I have 4 left.
Jeez.
That's not a lot compared to everyone else, I think.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Anyone at like 10 or less?
I have 10.
I
had
have 8.
I have
12 to start with.
15.
Okay, so we're gonna... I don't think... Even though Aldmir is the most likely to take damage, I think Aldmir can
Yeah,
need
I
it
can
right
take
now.
it.
So I think
Yeah.
let's go with Esgidiau. Kaelan, you like to hang back, right? So maybe
Once I can, yeah. But I'm okay in melee as well.
So we'll go Esgidiau, Kaelan, so I'll have to move, and then let's say the mole, because the mole likes to throw himself into sticky situations. So Grez is going to advance with a speed of 7. So that's 3 of my movement, and then I'm going to use my heroic ability, Armor of the Faithful, for 5 piety.
Oh god. Okay.
Roll up my power.
Big money, no whammies.
Yes, finally, not a tier 1 result on that.
Tier 2, excellent.
All right, so
That's
my 3
improvement.
targets, that is Kaelan, Esgidiau, and the mole, all gain 15 temporary stamina until the end of the encounter.
Ooh.
Nice.
And then I still have 3 piety, but no one's really in a range that I want to smack them as much. So I'm gonna swap my my action for a second maneuver, and I'm gonna use prayer.
Oh, shoot.
Uh-oh.
Do this.
And on a tier 2 result, it's with a double boon. So I get a tier 3 result. I get 2 piety, up to 5 again. Excellent. And I get to use one of my domain abilities. And I think given our current positioning, I'm going to use the protection effect. And I will give, until the end of my next turn, I will give Kaelan damage immunity 3.
Oh, shoot.
That's great.
And is that... Oh, no, still moving. Okay.
And then I'll use the rest of my move to advance to there.
Okay. Alright. Let's see. This time... Oh, these minions should have gone at the same time, right? Well...
Yeah, your whole brute squad should have gone.
Yeah, whoops. Well, we'll say he's busy over there, but that's fine. Let's have some fun with some flying things.
Uh-oh, Esgidiau.
Oh, wait. No, that's not smart. No. That's not smart.
I agree. Flying in a sewer is not a very good
Yeah.
idea.
Definitely, I didn't want to fly with Aldmir to the captain there, but flying, yeah, no.
Oh, wait. I forgot. I have villain points. How many villain points do I
Yes, sir.
have?
You should have 12. 'cause
Ooh,
you get 2 per each of us for right now.
The evil laugh.
Okay, so it's gonna be the assassin.
Do you magic?
6. Okay, here we go.
Does the Raiden White hit the Goblin Assassin as he runs past?
No, for 2 reasons.
Ooh,
One,
okay.
because goblins are crafty. A goblin doesn't provoke opportunity attacks by moving. And
I forgot about that.
yeah. And then 2, these are simple NPCs. They don't have stats, as it were.
Common red folk man. Oh, woman.
So he definitely has 3 within 10.
Uh-oh.
There to die.
Oh.
And he, what is it? Yeah, okay. He pulls out a dagger, he licks it, and then he conjures up a shadow, and spits them at Grez, Kaelan, and Esgidiau. 10. Yes. Certainly. Esgidiau. Oh, I'm sorry. You're asking. You're waiting for my thing. Yeah, I need you to make an agility resistance roll, please, each of you. Oh no! Don't roll high. There you go, Kaelan. There it is.
Man.
No.
Okay, so
Still tier 2, though.
yeah, Shepherd and Esgidiau, you each take 3 corruption damage.
I took damage. That's all that matters.
That's all that matters.
I love this kit. It's amazing.
Oh my gosh.
HP.
And this kit is perfect for a game where nobody misses.
True.
And as these shadows crawl all over your skin, Kaelan, they're holding you down. You take 5 corruption damage, and you are restrained until the end of your turn.
Ooh, okay. So that's, I have damage immunity 3, so that's reduced to 2, correct?
Correctamundo, yes.
Sweet.
And is this an attack?
No,
is
it's not an attack.
Magic ranged resistance, no.
Okay, gotcha.
And that is your action. Yourself 1 square movement left. Alright, he hasn't needed a maneuver though. Can he turn his maneuver? He can't turn his maneuver into movement, can he? No.
No, just actions.
Nope, I guess he's done. Alright, assassin. Done. Your turn.
If nobody would mind, I would like to participate in some bloodshed.
Yeah, what are all you doing
Okay.
all the way back there? It seems.
Yeah, we should do something about it, and Aldmir will do it. And I have a speed of 6, but I also have Draconian Rush, and as a maneuver, I can fly a straight line up to my speed. So we would move on the extreme speed, like a flash, to here.
Holy
I guess so. Oh my god, I see everything right now here, and it's
Oh,
and it's
no.
devastating. But
He's so
it's okay.
confident until, oh my god.
no,
That was hilarious.
Aldmir is anything but confident right now. Nevertheless, he would use his signature ability, and it is Devastating Rush, and he would move 3 squares to actually from here, 3 squares to Goblin Assassin. He would see everything that he sees right now and just, oh my fucking god, but still make his attack. Well, so I have moved 3 squares straight, so I have +3 to damage that I will deal, and also it will be, do I have edge on it? No.
Tell me.
No, I do not. So it's just straight roll. Okay, let's do this. And +2 to this. So it's 11.
Loads.
It was so close, but so it's 7 damage to 7 damage to the assassin.
Okay.
And I will stay here and deal with consequences of my choices. Thank you.
Now stay dragon, man. And who's gonna go? You know what? I think. So when minions attack one person, it's still just one, right? Aldmir, you're going to prove yourself as the tank this very moment.
Yay!
That's 11 poison damage to you,
11.
and then you are also slowed until the end
Alright.
of your turn.
Ends.
Yep, triggered action as well.
Is Esgidiau in range for that?
Yeah. My range is 15.
You're so far.
Do you want to blow yours now, or do you want Grez to blow his? I'm happy to spend 2 piety on it.
Oh, you're talking about
Sure.
your ability, so.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
We
can all blow.
Grez is going to use the triggered action Divine Disruption on this attack. So it's going to be, I'm going to spend 1 piety, so the attack has a double bane, so it'll be a tier 1 results, and the damage to 1 targeted creature, Aldmir, is reduced by 4.
Reduced by 4.
And a tier.
And a tier?
Yep.
No, don't take this away from me. Don't do this. So that's going to be... Without all of Grez's nonsense, that would be 10 damage then. Poison damage.
10 damage.
Yeah.
10 poison damage. Okay. Oh,
So it's 6 damage then because it's reduced by 4?
That sounds right.
oh, 6. Okay.
Yeah, and I said before all of Grez's nonsense. Prayers.
Thank you, man of cloth.
Yeah, and that's the skitterling. Well, the skitterlings are smart. They're smart little guys, aren't they? Look at them.
Oh gosh.
They're so smart.
That's so pretty.
They're not gonna go towards the horrifying dragon knight with a big sword. So they don't have a choice in it. Because I thought that they were ranged. So they would have had to move around you.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah, that's alright.
So not all of them.
Yeah.
Probably too.
2, 3.
Hello.
Oh, possum.
Hello.
I
Hello,
love
guys.
I love scaredlings.
So reduce that damage by another 6. Does that reduce it? Does that? That's. Hold on.
That
So
means
it would've-
0, yeah.
Yeah, it would have been.
Yeah,
0.
that means 0.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That was my bad. Good thing I looked at that. Yeah, there's just a bunch of weird, like, cracked out possums flying around you.
Possums!
And,
I love them so much.
That was breaks me your brain.
and now it's your turn. Heroes.
Come join us, guys. It's fun. It's fun up here.
So it's just me and the mole left.
This one's fine.
I haven't gone yet.
Oh, right, yeah, you just had the Kaelan let you do the thing.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, so I'm gonna move up a little bit. That is so many of them.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna first pray. That's a double edge. So that's a tier 3 result. So I gain 2 piety. And I can use my sunbeam.
Oh my
I'll
god. You got a
fire
sunbeam
it
in there?
at-
What the hell? What? You don't have a
Sound in the
Yeah.
shoes.
Yeah, and any of my choice within 20 squares. It takes 11 fire damage. I'll fire it at the goblin assassin.
20 squares. You might as well just say, yeah, from anywhere.
Yeah.
And what happens?
It's a 11 fire damage. A beam of fire
Oh no.
shoots from her scepter.
Don't do this. How? Hold on. Let's see. No, they don't. They can't. Oh, that's cool. It would have been awesome if he had done that. But how do you kill him?
Oh, yeah. I guess it shoot. Have anybody played a Mortal Kombat X? I think it's a Sub-Zero has a fatality where he shoots a ball of fire through someone, and it's right below their heart, and then their heart sinks down into the hole.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
See it pulsing before they fall over.
So gory. Was it necessary? No. Was it amazing? Yes.
Yes.
Devil.
We're the heroes.
Devil.
All right, and that's just my maneuver for my action.
Holy
It's just a maneuver, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Just a maneuver.
Yeah, for my action, I'm going to use righteous rebuke and zap the skitterling squad with lightning,
Don't do that enough.
and I get +2. Get +2 to damage. All right, so that's 11 lightning damage. And the next time, they attack another creature before the end of their next turn, they take an additional 1d10.
Oh, next time. Yeah, so they die. How do you kill 2 of them?
Yeah, I just hold the scepter and the dagger in above my head and clap them, and then just a bolt of lightning at them.
Smite me, O mighty smiter. And Please tell me your
So I'm
Oh,
3,
okay.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Uh-huh.
I just jump over, or I jump on. I jump onto Shepard's shoulders and leap off of them.
Nice. Nice.
How rude.
All right, who else do I get in my?
And that's my turn.
Good. That's enough. That's enough out of you. Who else I got? I guess the 3 snipers will go. And they're trained on. Oh, what's your range here? Range 10. Okay, 1, 2. Yeah. Okay, cool. And then you're well within range. Okay, these 3 snipers. Aldmir, you see them. That's them pulling back on their bow. I'm sorry. Sorry you had to hear that.
What are they doing over there?
Ooh,
Actually, hold on.
Messy.
Messy.
Now I see why Aldmir was so horrified.
And they're gonna make 1 attack. Oh, it's not great.
Bring it.
13. Ooh. If they don't use a maneuver on this turn, they deal an extra 2 damage. Ooh, that's good to know. So they fire at you, Aldmir.
Yeah.
For some damage. Hold on. Sniper.
Question.
3 strike 2.
Yes. I have uncanny dodge, but in keywords it says it's melee. But in effect it says I can shift up to 2 squares, and if that moves me out of the area of effect, I am ignoring the attack. Otherwise, I take half damage.
It's specifically for AoE abilities or things.
Just
that
for
are in the
AoE.
area.
Yeah.
This
Great.
is attack ranged weapon.
Yeah, it's just like yeah. Okay.
Good question.
Yep. Thank you.
So you're gonna take. God.
Yes.
You're gonna take 14 damage.
Okay.
As all of these snipers just loose at you.
I will use my triggered action.
Boromir.
I will use my triggered action and spend 1 piety. Give that attack a double bane and reduce the damage by 4.
Ah, yes. Come on now. Double pain, which means it's only
Reset the clock.
2.
Double conduits, man.
2, 4, 6, 8. So that's only 10 damage.
Reduced by 4.
12 damage, and it's only 8.
Okay, 8 damage.
So, just a question for you. Did the archers have to move?
Yes, 2 of them did.
So minions only get to move or maneuver.
Oh.
So
Okay, then
if
then it's only then reduce that by another 2 damage.
So 6 damage then. Okay.
Yep. So it would have been 4, 6, 8, 10 damage. You reduced it by
4.
Yeah, 4.
So,
So
yeah.
6 damage. Yep. Okay, cool. And all of those snipers have gone. All right, who's next?
Show me what you got.
That is what we got.
Count the arrows.
Does the mole want to go?
You could go. I think the mole is going to take a while for him to catch up with everybody. I've got the lowest mobility, it seems.
Fair. I was hoping someone else would come around the corner, but I can still. I could get in range. Yeah, I think what I will do is just double check exactly the actions works that I wanted to use. Action. Yeah, that'll work fine. So Lorelei is going to move forward. So that is 7. I am then going to charge. Yeah, I'm going to charge. Who? And I would make a strike against one enemy within reach, but I'm actually interrupting my charge with a smoke bomb.
Oh no. Don't do it.
So I am hidden, giving me double edge against the Goblin Spine Cleaver.
Oh shoot.
Oh no.
Yes.
So you throw a smoke bomb down?
I throw a smoke bomb, shift one, and then I'm going to keep shifting. I will cease to be hidden after I make this attack anyway, and I will not regain hidden, because I'm not going to be ending in cover. But for the until that is done, I can still cause some suffering.
Okay.
Cause suffrage.
Universal suffrage.
Yes.
Yes, all should suffer.
And this fellow is healthy. I'm gonna actually drop because I gained 2 this start of my turn. I have 5 on quickness.
Oh shoot! Nice.
Make 2 signature attacks this turn. So I will start with a sucker slice with double edge. So let's see, +2. So that is a 14 with double edge. That is a tier 3 result. So that is going to be 13 damage to the goblin spine cleaver.
Yeah.
And
Let's add another 6 damage on top of that for my Earth and Force triggered action.
Oh jeez.
My. So, yeah, you obviously kill it. What's that look like with your sucker something and then earth and what does that look like? This combo.
I think what happens is I have stepped into the smoke. I produce a quill, and I'm going to push it forward, and then a kind of a rock appears behind my hand and drives it forward with greater force as I just kind of plunge the quill into the goblin's eye.
Jeez, that is something. That is.
We're going gory. Okay.
And then I'm going to turn around and take the blood from the quill, flick it towards the skitterling next to Aldmir, and I'm going to use Bountiful Decay as my second one on the skitterling. Because I used quickness, so I get to make 2 signature attacks this turn. So this is my second signature attack.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
There's a
and what
gurgling
is
sound around the corner as another goblin brute dies.
And I haven't finished my shift yet, so I still get to be... no, hold on, I don't get to be hidden anymore. But I still have 1 shift and a move. I'm going to finish my move. I'm confused by the grid. Can I shift from where Can I shift from that? Well, okay, I can't. Okay.
from here? You can shift.
I was trying to see if I could shift. Yeah. From, shift 2.
So 1, 2. No, that's not.
Yeah,
I think
was
there's a
sure 'cause
wall in the way.
I was kind of confused about how the corner of the grid was lined up. Okay, then I won't bother shifting at all.
Okay.
I'll just use Bountiful Decay on the skitterling.
Okay. Make a power roll.
That is 7, so that is going to be 2 corruption damage to the skitterling. And, sorry, Kaelan, you're restrained, and that is until the end of your turn? Oh, yeah.
Correct, yes.
And slow does end your turn as well. Okay, so no one has got a resistance ends. I see. Never mind. Okay.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, that's correct.
Cool. But yeah, just 2 damage to the skitterling then. Which goes to the whole pool, so whichever one is lowest will. But that is a move, a maneuver, and a free maneuver to get to 2 actions. That is me.
Okay, awesome. It was a very cool turn. We have a few people left. Need to go. Yes.
Just to did Lorelei get another insight because you got a tier 3 result?
No, but I should have. Yeah.
2, 3. This goblin.
Does the Raiden White get a free strike on the goblin that's running away from it?
No, because
An
goblins
NPC.
don't provoke, and then it's just
right.
a regular NPC. And it sort of runs up to Aldmir and is going to hit you with a club.
Do it.
It gets a
Little
plus
green
1
man.
to this. So a
Oh, nice.
13, so you take just 3 damage.
And you call it a punch?
Looks at his club.
Aldmir, we're out of conduit nonsense.
Yep.
All right, and now it is the mole. What does the mole?
The mole cracks his fingers, his thumbs, his pinkies, and his toes. And he starts running.
Oh wow, he's zipping. He's got some zip there.
3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1 down. And so he starts running, and as he runs, as he gets close to Kaelan, he kicks at the stonework, and this, you might call it a surfboard of stone, arises, and he's going to ride that over the heads of Kaelan and Lorelei as the flavor for the charge maneuver.
Yes.
And lands next to the skitterling at the end of the charge, gets to make a melee free strike. So it's gonna be... It's probably not gonna go super amazing, but see. It's a +1 because it's might.
I mean, you're not gonna miss. So.
Yes, missing is impossible. Tier 2 result, 6 damage to the skitterling. So as I'm about to land, I hop off the board, grab it, and then smack it down upon the skitterling.
Oh yeah, you obliterate it and deal some damage to the other one next to it.
Yeah, the debris cascading off, and as I land and do that, I look to the Raiden Whites and I say, "My friends, the mole has not forgotten ye."
Yes.
Stand back! There's about to be a few new holes in this sewer.
Oh my!
I open the earth.
It's about to be.
So I gotta draw 4 holes that are each 2 by 2.
In 60.
And 6 deep. Okay, entering drawing mode.
Initiate drawing mode.
That's what the mole says. Let's
Skitterlings
see.
are flying, so just...
Yeah, I was thinking it'll be useless to put it over them. Because of my kit, I have a range of 12 on this, so pretty insane. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Okay, those are my holes. Take them or leave them.
Okay. Phrasing, my friend.
I don't know how else to phrase it. So for each target, I have to make a power roll to see, do they fall in the hole, do they step away?
Your holes have gotten bigger, my cousin.
Wow.
He just looks at his friend Shepherd Grez and smiles and says, "Aye, they have." Alright, I'm going to start off a power roll against the 2 goblin snipers and that lefternmost hole.
Okay.
Fucking hell.
Oh
Okay.
Not good.
I mean, even if they move, they're still gonna fall. Except for the one on the bottom.
Oh, maybe.
I think the rule said it's adjacent to the hole, regardless.
Yeah, the target can shift.
Shift up to 1 square from the edge of the hole to the nearest unoccupied space of their choice. So they have to be within 1 of the edge of the hole, not that they shift 1.
Oh. So here could work? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, for my next power roll, I shall target the goblin sniper to the left of the one that just stepped out. Okay. Hey, they fall in the hole.
Sniper in the hole.
Okay, time to target the 2 goblin snipers to the east. Man, I waited so long for this turn. I could make so many power rolls.
These goblin snipers were the ones I was talking about, not the ones on the left. Sorry.
Yeah, that's an interesting scenario where
It's
actually just one big hole. God, it'll never sound good, will it? Just one big hole. Alright, and finally, The Goblin Curse Spitter to the far east.
Wait, so these... Wait, hold on. You just rolled 14, another 14, so these two are in the hole as well?
They're in the hole.
Should you have had a +2, not a +1?
You are indeed correct. Why am I doing +1? Oh yeah, because for the free strike I did +1 because that's my might. But for these ones, it's a +2.
Okay.
Doesn't change anything, yes, but...
Thank you. Okay. Finally, the Curse Spitter. That looks like an 8.
So they get to shift.
They get their shift. But they might be out of range for some stuff. They're pretty far away now.
Yeah, what's your range on stuff?
They want to get here. They gotta cross big old fucking hole.
They're not out of range for me.
Yes, our galactic sniper is Esgidiau.
Galactic sniper.
They're just barely within my range.
Okay.
Alright, the mole slaps his hands together, feels pretty proud of himself. That's his turn.
Alright. I don't like these holes. Like them. So they're going to...
What, my holes don't please you?
Wow. It just keeps giving.
Whoa.
That was the last one.
Don't say never.
The last one. Have you run out of holes?
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Never.
As the whole nonsense keeps going, I will spend 3 villain points. And I will hurt you.
Uh-oh, Esgidiau.
Yeah. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O's right.
Uh-oh, Esgidiau.
Yes.
This is why we doubled Esgidiau's health.
Aldmir, you're right in range. So I'm going to make a power
Good.
roll. Power roll. No, I'm not actually. You are going to make an intuition resistance roll.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That's
As they
that's
try
unfortunate.
to cast dizzying hex on you.
Okay. So I have -1 to my intuition. It'll be great. I can feel it.
Oh.
Oh no.
Okay. So you are prone. And. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. You're also slowed. But, yeah, you're also slowed. You're prone. And you can't stand. And.
Oh, I hate the curse spitters.
And that is, intuition, ends. So you're just stuck on the floor until you can pass that at the end of your turn, right? Is that correct? I believe it is correct.
Aldmir, now's not the time to be rolling around on the sewer floor. I know it's fun, but now's not the time.
You don't understand, Mole. I can get up.
No, he can't.
And then this same curse spitter, that was just their maneuver to do that. Now they will
Look into my...
and I need you to make another intuition roll, or resistance roll.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh, get up, Dragon Man.
Okay, well that was better than I wanted it. Okay, you're gonna take 5 corruption damage, and then
No,
yes, you are.
because I have damage immunity from my wordplate.
How dare
I
you?
typed it in chat that I'd chosen corruption.
How
Sorry.
dare you? Well, you're still weakened.
Oh, that's
And-
unfortunate.
And it's until the end of your turn. Good.
I am currently prone,
Yes.
slowed, and weakened.
You're prone.
Nice.
You can't get up. You're slowed. And you're weakened. Yeah.
Amazing.
And then it's time for the other one to go. What is... How do you get some big ones? He can do the same exact thing to you. Either one could just...
But why? Why? Why he would do it?
It would be so much fun. let's I really kind of want to do it again. This is the only effective monster that we've had thus far. So what we're gonna do, actually, you can't move through these rooms. It's unfortunate. You can't move through the holes. What you could do is you could move up here. Oh, I forgot who we were dealing with. Oh no, now I remember.
Did you apply the fall damage to the goblin snipers that fell?
That's 6 squares, isn't it? To these snipers.
Which is 12 damage.
That's 12,
minus if they have agility that subtracts from the number of squares they fall.
Oh.
So each agility is 1 less square, which is 2 less damage.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I forgot the damage from falling.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big part of it.
Oh, you don't take damage from falling. You just take damage from the sudden stop at the end.
That's true. Yes.
That's so funny. I hate damaging all my goblins, but
That's the height equivalent of. It's not the heat that gets you; it's the humidity.
yeah. So how much damage are they taking?
12 minus 2 or whatever their agility is. That times 2 is what's subtracted.
Off the
Yeah, the actual falling damage. I need to look that up.
It's 2 per square, and then
Yeah.
the number of squares is
That's it.
reduced by your agility.
Holy smokes!
Well, they all die anyway because they splat on the ground. Oh my god!
Them deadly holes.
Wow.
You said it, man.
Stop! Make the holes stop.
And because it's a persistent ability, every turn I'm gonna get to make another one, just for free.
Wow.
No. Okay, the curse spitter.
Holy cow.
Oh no. Okay, 2. Can he jump the holes? If he can jump here, he can jump it. He can jump it. Let's see. Let's see how he can jump.
I thought goblins had a climb speed.
They do. What I was saying. Yeah. Okay. So he's gonna then. So he started here. 1, 2, 3. Oh no.
How dare you climb over my holes?
Oh, same holes. Stop it.
It wasn't even an innuendo, but just because I said holes, it feels wrong.
We're in that mindset already.
Yeah.
Oh my god, your holes. So he is up. He is on the same level, but he is dangerously close to your hole. And that's his speed. Can make a. Oh, and now he's really open. He says, "Cut your holes," and the mole. I need you to make an intuition resistance roll, please, for me, and I'm going to spend another 3.
Sure thing.
1 points to do so. Oh my god.
Yeah, wrecked.
Okay, so there's no effect. You feel that you are the little gemstones floating around your head protect you against falling over from dizziness. However, can you make another resistance intuition resistance roll as he says,
Look into my eyes, peasant.
You have an edge from the inner light that I gave you at the beginning of the adventure.
That's true.
Thank you.
So another +2. Just roll really low for me, please. Oh my god. How dare you. And that is 2 corruption damage.
And that is ranged, though, yes? So
Yes, magic ranged resistance.
Alright, 2 damage.
you have
goes to my
immunity
temp.
to ranged from your...
The mole does.
Because you have your ward. You have your immunity 2 to ranged.
Oh my god, I do. Immunity 2, and whenever an enemy within 10 squares damages me with a ranged ability, I deal damage to them, and I deal 2 damage.
What? No, don't do this to me, please.
Oh, you look into my eyes and see the terrors within.
No.
And you do how much damage to him?
2 damage.
Oh, the poor little thing. He never did never done anything wrong in his life.
Oh,
Just
that
let go.
is horrific.
Fall into the hole.
Oh, no, please.
You've got some buddies down there.
Oh, yes, oh, no. Well, they didn't like your hole.
And he's done.
Only villains don't like my holes.
Yeah, well,
He doesn't have a comeback for that.
what?
And y'all go first again, please. Someone do something. Just forget about the holes.
Sure.
And it can't be the mole.
I'll,
Because then he'll just make
okay,
another.
I'll go. Alright, so how many status? Okay, you have 3. Okay, I'm going to use Healing Grace and dump 3 Piety into it on Aldmir. So all of those status effects are just gone. And you can spend one recovery and stand up.
That's nonsense. That is just nonsense. So all of them are gone? I worked so hard to put those effects on him. How dare you?
and you can spend 1 recovery if you want, and you stand up.
How many piety did you throw into the Healing Grace?
3.
Awesome.
Thank you very much.
And that's just a maneuver.
Oh my.
Okay, These are all just a bunch of minions. I'll cook the minions over here.
I'll cook the minions. Oh no.
And I'll let the Raid and White teleport out. Ooh, okay, never mind. It's in tier 1. I thought that was a 9, and then instead of a 6. So everyone takes 3 holy damage.
Holy damage.
Oh gosh.
And just and I moved 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll stay right here. Yeah.
Left. Okay, that's wonderful. And that's okay. So that's 1, 8, and how do you kill one of these snipers?
They just get burnt down to their skeleton.
Horrifying. And is that your turn?
Yes.
Esgidiau? All right. So
Yeah.
who do I have? This.
I'm gonna use hesitation as a weakness, I think.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Do this.
Yeah. Sweet.
Hesitation is weakness. It's
Hope
really
this
powerful.
ends.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
I see, they're very far away.
Yes.
And one of them is climbing, hanging on the edge of a hole.
This dude, yeah, is just like Spider-Man on the wall.
I was expecting him to be a little closer than that. That is okay.
I don't want to get closer.
Yeah, I'm sure he does not. I suppose I will simply just do a quick little skitterling murder then.
Just a quick skitterling murder.
I'm gonna just dip my quill in a poisoned ink and write a little obituary for these skitterlings.
It's reading.
Oh
over
my
your
gosh.
shoulder. It's reading over your shoulder.
So let's see, that is poison. Don't have any edges for this. Just a nice plain +2. So that is a 15. So this skitterling will take 9 plus.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop you right there. That's
13. So 13 to both the pair of skitterlings.
9 plus. Okay. How do you murder these skitterlings?
Like I said, I just kind of write an obituary, and like the poisoned ink that's like floating in the air just kind of settles down into them in the shape of the obituary that's written for them, little epitaph.
They screech and die and flop on the ground.
Yeah, I think that's probably all I want to do, though. That was a move, a maneuver. Do I want to keep moving? Yeah, I'll keep moving, actually. I have 1, 2, 3.
Come closer. No? Oh.
That's me. Now Aldmir is flanking.
For now, until he dies. Well, I'm gonna go with the tried and true Curse Spitter to get on solid ground, buddy. And Curse Spitter. Oh yeah, I have 12 villain points again. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna immediately spending 3 of them because these are the ones that pack a punch here. So that is. I need. Which one should I target? I already picked on Aldmir and the mole. I don't like that the mole succeeded so well. So it's gonna be
Me.
It's gonna no.
Wow.
It's gonna be the mole. Yeah, this one. These goblins. Funny thing about goblins, they hold a grudge like you wouldn't believe. I need you to make an intuition resistance roll, please. The mole.
Sure thing. The mole has never failed in intuition resistance.
And you have an edge.
And you still have an edge to that.
I do. So the edge would be
Tier 3.
Tier 3.
Okay, yeah, you see that it tries to send a bunch of goblin letters floating around you, but it doesn't work. And you don't fall prone. However,
I raise a crazy eyebrow towards him and I say, "Don't you know by now your goblin letters have no use against a man who cannot read?"
Can the mole not read?
I don't read whatever the fuck you're writing.
He looks confused.
Then I'll with that one.
And he points at Lorelei and says,
Look into my eyes.
and
Sure.
I need you to make an intuition resistance roll.
Sure.
This'll work, I know it. Oh!
Oh, no.
That's a tier 2.
Tier 2 result. You're going to take 5 corruption damage.
5 corruption damage. Interesting. And you are within 5.
And
I'm going
don't talk about where I am.
to take a triggered action. I'll actually bring 2 triggered actions because one's a free triggered action. I am going to pull. I'm going to start with my defensive roll. I'm going to shift 2 squares.
No.
And I take.
You are weakened by this, by the way.
I do not. I'm not weakened by this because I do not suffer any effects associated with the damage.
Oh.
I'm going to free action. The free triggered action is an enemy within 5 damages me. I pull them 3 squares. I'm going to pull the. Is it 3 squares or is it? Yeah, I think it's 3 squares. I'm going to pull them 3 squares towards me. As the words, my magic catches on the words and uses the goblin's magic to just haul them in towards me. And then I'm going to shift 2, which I think puts me around the corner from the goblin and not able to see me very well. Do I have cover?
I would say you have cover.
If I have cover, then I am hidden.
Okay.
From the goblin.
Okay.
As I basically roll backwards and disappear into the shadows. Those who I'm not concealed from. So, like, I don't have cover or concealment from, like the Goblin Runner and the Spine Cleaver and the Sniper, all can still see me, but I'm hidden from the Curse Spitter and the other Curse Spitter. And I take 2 points of damage.
Wait, you see where you went? Where she went? No, I didn't see it. I'm all the way over here.
That's it for me.
And that's
From this
that's all that this thing can do. So it is someone else's turn. It's the mole, Grez.
The mole could go.
Okay.
Go for it.
Don't do it.
The mole taps his chinny chin. Where to open a hole next? Let's make an existing one even bigger.
Jesus Christ.
Ready your holes.
Ready your
Expand.
Okay. Roll for the hole.
Roll for the hole. Ba-da-bum.
13. What does
The
that do?
target falls into the hole. Rereading the ability now. It says for each creature standing above a hole, when it opens and small enough to fall in, make a power roll. So I guess I should be rolling for each individual creature.
Okay. We'll say that's the sniper. Sure.
Yeah, that's the sniper and spine cleaver.
And the sniper takes.
Gonna be
Oh,
Yeah,
a tier 3 result, so they cannot reduce the height of the fall.
Okay.
So I guess that just plays into their agility, the thing that was mentioned before.
yeah. So they just take the full 12.
You open this hole and you hear those goblins no more.
Now, I normally wouldn't desecrate a sewer system in such a manner, but I don't think the people of Blackbottom shall be using it for much longer, so... This is another problem for you to deal with, Ajax. The absolutely fucked sewer system.
We cut to Ajax in his like the floating in the sky over Blackbottom. He sniffs. There's something amiss down there. And then we continue with the mole's turn.
And that wasn't even an action or a maneuver, that was just my persistent open the earth, just kicking in at the start of the turn. So the mole is going to confidently stride forward and chuck his pickaxe towards the goblin runner for a spike. Or actually no, let's go a little crazier with this. I've got the essence to spend. So I'm instead just gonna plop over here and I'm gonna punch the earth through the gross sewer water.
Nice.
So that's gonna be a 3 burst out from me. And hits all enemies and makes the terrain difficult terrain for my enemies. That's probably not gonna be too much of a thing. But yeah, so I make a power roll to see how much damage I do and if I knock them prone. 15, so that is 5 damage to both targets. And for my maneuver, I'll use practical magic to deal an extra 2 damage to the goblin runner. It looks like he's dying.
No, he's already dead.
Oh, he's already taken down. Excellent.
He's already dead from the first. Yeah.
Beautiful. I'll send that 2 damage then to the goblin curse spitter.
So that's 7 damage total.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. How do you kill this runner?
Okay. I brush past Aldmir, give him a wink, and then I smash into the sewer water. And what would happen when I punch the earth?
Your accent sounded like you said give him a wink.
That is exactly what I said. Yeah, I give him a wink.
No.
Oh, give him a...
Yeah, something else.
Sorry.
Uh-oh.
Maybe later on. Now's not the time. But yeah, I punch the earth. I think rocks fall from the ceiling and everything. Chaos of rock. Fuck it. I make like a cyclone of stones, cobblestones, ripping out from the walls and the floors that just absolutely decimate these guys.
That was the runner dying.
Psych stone! That's what I shout. Lorelei told me to say that next time I use the ability. What do you think, Aldmir?
That's all right.
We'll workshop it.
I hate sewers.
I think they're fun for the whole family.
Okay.
All right, that's my turn.
All right, awesome. Well, it's going to be the other curse spitter. Certainly, he inevitably dies, and he's going to kill the mole. Make an intuition resistance roll, please. You just killed 3 of them in one go. Oh, and you have an edge. Dare you?
All right, so with the edge, that'll be an 18, tier 3.
Need to make sure that I'm subtracting the right amount of villain points. So that you see this time a bunch of little goblins with wings floating around your head, and they say,
Oh, you're getting dizzy.
and you don't get dizzy because you're amazing. However, you need to make another intuition roll, resistance roll against corruption damage. You see that there is this, it spits some stuff at you, some cursed shadows at you, and it starts to work its way. You see all of these red veins turn black as you take some corruption damage.
Okay, I'll make sure to add the edge on this one. 19.
Ooh.
Haven't you learned by now?
You see that you just take 2 damage. There's no way to spin that.
And this is ranged as well, so you're immune too and get to smack back.
Oh my
Yes.
god.
The cobblestone rips out of the stonework next to them, and they take 2 damage.
This guy takes
And I take none. I just have literally the psych stone of rocks just blocking all damage and everything. The mole is inevitable.
Oh no. It's very.
Just do yourself a favor. Drop into the hole.
He looks down.
Wow.
He looks down in the hole.
Either that or get the fuck out of here. I don't care.
He's gonna keep fighting. Whose turn is it now? It's Aldmir, Kaelan.
Yeah, I can go.
Grez.
If anybody wants to go first.
I say go for it.
Yeah. All right. I guess Carspiter near the mole is alive but wounded. So we'll start with him. I will shift 3 squares
Nice.
and say knock knock and attack him.
He's cringing. He's scared.
Who's there?
Death. And I'm
Dead.
and I'm making my heroic ability dying blow, and which is 5 rage spend for me. That's okay. I can do it. I have 11 now.
Got it.
Okay, dying blow. Firstly, once per turn when you select a target. When you move adjacent to a target during the shift, you can deal weapon damage to the target equal to your agility score. Great. Twice your agility score, so +4 to damage. And it will be just 2d10 + 2.
So you're just like clotheslining him with your own past? That's why he does 4 damage?
So he takes 4 damage already, right from this.
Right from this, yeah.
Okay, and then your attack, right?
And then my attack. Shish. It's just tier 1. And well, it's nevertheless it's 9 damage. Pretty much.
Okay. How do you deal the dying blow to this curse spitter?
I guess from the agile point of agile side of the Aldmir, he just like a lizard shifts around him and pierces him with his claymore from his stomach to his head and just carve through it like a butter knife.
Oh
Yo!
That means death. And turn his gaze to Goblin Curse Peter behind him.
No.
You wanted to?
looking down at the hole now. Oh, no.
Jump in the hole. Say you love it.
Oh.
16?
He cringes.
Hmm.
No.
And what does he say? He says,
Sherlock, forgive me.
and he jumps in the hole.
Oh shit! Yes.
Dies.
And I turn around and wink at the mole. That's how you do it. You save them to jump in holes.
That's what they're there for.
You're
Yep.
wingmanning.
Okay, yeah. We're out of the encounter, and you each get a victory.
Yes.
Yeah, you each get another victory. So now you have 6 of them.
8. 8.
7
is my count.
7.
Oh, yeah.
7 is my count as well, yep.
And this Raven White right here, between Esgidiau and Lorelei, he says, the Raven Whites hunch over, teeth clicking nervously.
You helped us. Thank you.
Yes, we did. We are going to trouble you, perhaps, for directions. Where in the sewers does it flow to the harbor?
Yeah, this will be another negotiation. So what are you? Yeah. Okay. Okay.
I guess, yeah. So what... Do we get any sense of why they might not want to tell us that? Or is it just kind of...
They're looking to, leave. They're trying to get out of here as soon as possible. So you're kind of catching them as they're like leaving, and they're very hesitant to really talk to anyone. Very soft-spoken little Raidens.
Friends, Raiden Whites, Blackbottomonians, we need to stand together at this time of crisis.
Personal thoughts. I feel like they probably are mostly interested in kind of peace or being protected, getting out of danger. Maybe we could offer them a space on the ship.
Offering to take them with us.
And protect them.
Get us to the harbor. We have a ship,
and we can protect them along the way. We've already shown our steel.
Yeah, exactly. I'd like to attempt a lead check for these guys to like band them together and be like, hey, you're joining this posse we're building here to get us to the harbor and get these folks out of here safely.
Okay. Yeah, you go right ahead.
Right. So if that's a presence check with the lead skill, then I've got a total of +3 there. Right. Da-da-da-da. That's pretty dang good.
Woohoo! Dirty 20.
You also have an edge on that.
I do?
Yes, you do, because they have an impression score of 1 since you just slaughtered those goblins.
Dang.
And you said what? Will protect you?
That and we need to band together. We need to be like a cohesive unit here, and together we will all get to the docks, to the harbor. We'll all get to safety. But you gotta help us. You gotta lead us. You know the sewers better than any of us.
Okay. Yeah.
So maybe that translates to an edge on a navigate check or something. I don't know.
No, I know what it leads to. They say, what would they say? It's interesting. Yeah. They say, yes, we can help you. How do the humans feel of our kind?
Who gives a fuck what the humans think? Sorry, Kaelan.
Point taken.
I'll have to learn to live with it because we need to get out of this city.
Okay.
I would like to think that old grudges are being set aside for the time being as everyone tries to make the best of this catastrophe.
Aye, there's iron balls falling from the sky. I'm making holes. These are unprecedented times. You know, honestly, I've never been able to do this before today.
Oh, The holes?
Yes. It's a new development, I suppose, for my call to action.
It's interesting.
Yes, my holes are interesting.
Okay, that's not what I meant.
What is the mole trying to say? That we should stick together and don't think about humans giving you a side eye. That's okay. Well, we're all here in the same boat trying to survive. So, come with us.
And we shall stand up for you if they have anything to say about it.
Don't be scared.
Okay.
We're heroes, bro.
What kind of test is that? That you're both kind of working on? Is that a camaraderie test?
I guess we have spoken to them about protection. And we can make it about peace conversation, that nobody would harm them, that we could provide escape route from the city.
Yeah, we kind of did that already, though. That was our first gambit, wasn't it? Kind of, we were appealing to that. I think in this case, they've given us a clue what they would like. They would like to be accepted, which is not necessarily about protection, but is about peace or something of that nature. Like it's about knowing that they are going to be in a situation where they're not discriminated against.
Yeah, like if we all get to a new sanctuary, they don't want it to be a situation, I guess, where the humans are like, okay, red and whites, go into the new sewer.
I mean, they might prefer the sewer, but they would want to be like welcomed there and like able to trade and like not forced to do whatever. Yeah.
The city is burning, my rodent friends. It's a whole new world.
Yep, burning, but new.
And so, what skill are you using to make this?
I would make a suggestion that we could either take a persuasive approach, we could take an empathetic approach, where we're kind of like, especially for those of us who've maybe experienced some of the worst elements of the city, we could lead with that, and that now that we have gained a measure of power, we will make sure that they are shielded by it and have an opportunity for to become integrated wherever we go. If those of you don't believe in it, someone could even be lying. There could even be a brag thing where you're like, you could talk about how much power you have and how you want to use that power to change things for them in whatever sanctuary they lead us to.
Well, Aldmir can definitely brag about all the changes he can make, but I'm happy to give the opportunity to anybody else who want to participate.
I mean, you were kind of leading the conversation there, so if you would like to be the one to make the role,
so
I'd be delighted.
Aldmir would paint in vivid, bright colors the future of red and whites in this new community of saviors from Blackbottom. And we should be talking more about your social rights. I don't know what these humans think, and so on and so on. And I'm just bringing this changes with our small group of heroes would impact on the whole society and so on.
Okay, yeah, make a roll, and you can use. You will get. Is that a double bane? Or not not bane. A double edge.
Double edge.
I believe so, yes, because you have one of the impression score, and you might be hitting on a...
okay, let's roll then. Is it tier 4 result?
You got
right.
It's tier 4 result. Yeah, they say they kind of look at each other. They squeak a little bit, and you don't really pick up what they're saying. And they all nod, and they the one that's talking to you next to Lorelei says, "All right, yes, we can help you, and we can give you some of these." And they hold out 3 healing potions. and
nice.
some sort of cloth, I believe. Yeah, like this tattered cloak. That. Yeah.
Ooh.
It's like tattered cloak. If this will do.
I will adjust it on my shoulders. Let's see. And I guess it's just a little bit filthy because it was in the sewers. Thank you for your gift. It was magnificent. Thank you.
He goes over and he starts like doing that mouse thing where he's like cleaning it with his snout and his he's rubbing it.
You wanted to get here with.
Yeah, go ahead.
You wanted to leave with haste, so why don't you lead the way? We can discuss.
Let's go.
Yes, of course. So Aldmir, if you're taking the wrap, the cloak.
Oh yeah. Wow.
It is the Revenger's wrap.
Oh.
And when you put it on, you feel you have thoughts of revenge, even if you don't have any particular enemy in mind. And the effect is when a creature damages you while you wear this cloak, they are marked for revenge until the end of your next turn, or another creature attacks you. Attacks you make against a creature marked for revenge have an edge. When you damage a creature marked for revenge, they become bleeding, and I'll put that in the chat for you.
Nice.
I'm just
I
catching.
think Aldmir's a good person to have that.
Yeah.
That's sick. Well, when Aldmir just started to wear this tattered cloak, anybody who would walk by him would hear his mumbling about, I should make a revenge on them. Yeah. A lot of revenges. I should kill Ajax, yeah. And he's just mumbling about all those who done him wrong, and he's in loop of revenge thoughts right now.
Nice. Well, Aldmir, do you want to roll a d10, please?
Okay. Yes, I can. Why? But okay, yeah.
Just for
Let's
fun.
roll.
Just for fun. Oh, okay.
Yay, 9.
So you all continue down the sewers, and you find that a portion of the sewers is destroyed, with a trail of rubble leading up to a rooftop, to the rooftop of a half-destroyed building. Planks and ladders create a safe path forward.
Nice. So we moving up, I guess. So
Can't make any more progress in the sewers, I suppose.
yeah. Let's go to the rooftops.
From this high vantage point, the fullness of Blackbottom's destruction unfolds. Entire buildings succumb to flame. Fiends course the streets and drop projectiles from above. The way forward is clear, moving between rooftops along rickety planks of wood and ladders, keeping these people above the chaos. But winged soldiers flank the rooftops ahead, with two vicious leaders at the front, dragging bladed chains. I'll show you these fools. And they look like stitched together, like bits and pieces, like patchwork people, like real horribleness. And it's gonna be draw steel. Let's get the mole to roll initiative this time.
For the captains, can you rotate them so they're an M instead of a W, so it's easier to differentiate?
Oh yeah.
Or the minions, make them be an M for minion.
Yes, that's what we'll do.
Yay.
Got a 6 on the initiative.
Our problem this whole time is we weren't having no orcs roll initiative.
Yeah, guys. What the hell?
Okay. All right. The M's mark the minions. The W's mark the captains. They're all these horrible, Ajax's war dogs. They are these horrific sights. And who's going first?
Which direction are we trying to go? North here? That looks
Or
like
south.
docks, but I'm not sure.
Let me see. You're supposed to be going down the map, so south.
Okay.
Forget what the map shows in the north. You're supposed to be going down south.
Well, would anyone like some temp HP?
Sure.
Well, the worst way to start, that's for sure.
Yep, I say that's a good thing to kick us off.
Mm-hmm.
How high are the roofs? Did I miss that?
The buildings are 6 squares tall.
Okay, so quite a ways. This is like basically a mole hole version of.
Yeah, we measure heights in mole holes.
So you're telling me that this map
Forget
starts
meters.
with 3 holes?
It's
One mole,
forget
2 mole.
Forget metric system. Forget imperial system. It's small system now.
In our epilogues, we'll see them all going to capital, reinvents a new system of measurement.
Yes.
Okay.
Mole. The mole hole. The best, the greatest measurement of this or
In this or any age.
We're missing the mole, actually. I don't see him on the map.
Whoops a daisy.
Kaelan's on top of me.
Oh.
There you go.
Sorry.
But now's not the time.
Alright, so was there consensus that Grez is going to go first and hand out some HP?
Yeah.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, then Grez will go first and hand out some HP. So, Armor of the Faithful cost me 5 of my starting 9 piety.
Jeez.
Oof.
Aldmir rolls for some fury, some rage.
Rage.
Huzzah,
Nice.
tier 3. Alright, Esgidiau will give Aldmir and Lorelei 20 temporary stamina, please.
You mean
Oh
Shepherd.
my god.
You said Esgidiau was going to give it, but it's okay. And how much? How much? No.
20.
temp. Yeah.
20.
That's over. You just over doubled my HP.
I know. I have the same HP pool as you do.
Yeah.
Until the end of the encounter. So that's my maneuver.
Jesus.
Conduit maneuvers are absurd. And then I'm going to be obnoxious, I think.
Okay. Love it.
I'm going to run up to the edge of this lovely rooftop here and use as my action my signature ability, Holy Lance,
Oh, thanks.
on this lovely war dog Eviscerate.
Okay. Oh. Okay.
So tier 3 result is 9 holy damage and a pull of 4.
Oh no.
Ooh.
So I'm going to pull him 1 and 2, and that's plenty.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay.
They fall 6 square.
Yep. Oh wait a minute.
Does he have stability?
Come here. Yeah.
Because I've got 2 extra pull squares.
Can you stop me? Because you actually can't.
Oh no. He doesn't have any stability. He just falls on his face. And how much damage did you deal?
I dealt 9 holy damage, and then the fall, I believe, is going to be, assuming his agility score is 0, it would be another 12.
So 9 holy damage. Then he
And then
falls.
12 falling damage.
You see that as he falls, as he impacts the ground, there's this collar around his neck, and it glows for just a moment, and he screams in pain, and he explodes.
Ooh.
And yeah.
Even that hard.
Okay. Yeah. It explodes, and the rest of the war dogs look at all of you with angry expressions on their faces.
We need to clear a path for the people.
I had a question for you about your war dogs.
Yes.
These two mentioned they are winged. Are they flying or are they just standing on the roof?
They
Well,
are...
I'd like to know, so I might interrupt.
Oh no. No, they're just standing right there, right now.
Okay. And mechanically, do I think if I pushed them off, they would fall? Or would they have time to catch themselves? Or would I have no idea?
Well, if you were... And you see, here's the thing. I'm going to say that they won't fall.
I'm going to spend 1 for hesitation as weakness.
Okay.
Because I'm full of stamina. I'm going to go cause some problems.
Okay.
Jump. I leap 2. I have the sufficient agility to do that as part of a move. I keep moving through here. I am not leaving the range of either of the captains, but I am leaving the range of the minion, so I will take their free strike.
Oh, okay.
Which is just X damage.
That's 2 damage.
Okay, I'll take 2 points of damage.
Yeah.
Actually, these aren't goblins. They don't have little squeaky voices.
So I leap past the 2 defenders between them, coming down easy on the roof, and I put forth a quick poetic stanza, punctuating it with my quill, as I'm going to spend another 3. I'm going to spend another insight on Coat the Blade, getting poisoned, and this time I'm actually spending an insight to increase it to 3 times presence damage.
That's cool.
And then I'm going to drop 3 on Sucker Slice. On Quick Pursuit on this fellow.
Okay.
I think that's what I want to do. Yeah.
So who's taking how much damage?
I've got a roll.
Oh.
So let's see. It is a +2. That is a 15. So that is going to be 16 points of damage. This war dog Cognibit.
16 damage.
And then he is also going to be slid 4 directly into the war dog commando behind, dealing an additional 4 points to each of them.
You jump down, you feel your damage, you slice into them, and then growls at you.
Yeah, but that is it. I moved, I maneuvered, and I actioned.
Oh, that's it, all right. This one's gonna show you your death. Maneuver. Which maneuver shall I use? Yeah. This one is going to spend a maneuver. The voice. Yeah, okay. He's going to... Well, first he's going to do this. He's going to do, Sinleri Graphs on Lorelei. And it is a 1 burst all enemies, so it's just going to be you, area psionic. Puts his fingers to his temple. Tries to hurt you. Oh wow. 17, which is 5 psychic and a vertical slide 3.
Okay.
I'm gonna spend 1. I'm gonna do a triggered action and spend 1 piety. Give that a double bane and reduce damage by 4.
Okay. So that will be 4 psychic damage.
Tier 2.
Yeah, tier 2. 4
Reduces
psychic
0.
damage. And
Just reduced by 4, so no psychic damage.
Slide 2. And, oh yeah, slide you right over here.
Okay.
And then he's going to use a maneuver. He looks at you. The war dog right next to you is saying, kill you. And this war dog that just slid you says, and this one dies instantly. The minion dies instantly.
Oh, shoot!
Yeah. And and the collar explodes, it burns bright, and then it completely explodes, dealing 1d6 weapon damage to all adjacent non-war dog creatures. That's going to be 2 damage to you, Lorelei.
Okay.
So kill the commando. You can only do that so many times, as many times as we have commandos. Commando 3. I'm so sorry, but you are dead. You have no use to me.
All right.
And that is that one's turn. He hasn't moved. I guess he could move into a more advantageous position. He's going to move right there.
Okay.
And that's his turn. It is Esgidiau, Aldmir, Kaelan, or the mole.
Okay.
Oh, God. Everyone wants to go.
Go ahead.
Okay, sure. I'll go. Alright, first I'm gonna pray, get double edge. Alright,
Nice.
tier 3. 2 piety, and I'll use my sunbeam on let's knock out the winged one. I'll do it on the one south of Lorelei, so they take 11 fire damage.
Oh, this one takes 11 fire damage. How can I make that not a thing? Well, don't think I can. That's unfortunate. 11 fire damage? The one to the south?
Yeah.
Number 2?
Yeah.
11 fire damage.
Yeah.
Into
And I'll use my action to do Righteous Rebuke.
Tier 1.
Yeah, that's 7 lightning damage. And next time they deal damage to another creature, they take another 1d10 lightning damage.
Okay. Let's see here. 1d10 lightning. Okay, cool. Okay. And how much lightning damage was it immediately?
7.
7. Okay. It's not looking good. Some of the patches of flesh are starting to tear away. And that is where we will leave things for this week. Next week, maybe we'll finish this. I don't know.